Ahoy, me hearties, and welcome aboard the Nightingale. My name is Alistair, and I will be your captain as we continue our journey through Lies of P. We are currently going through Overture, the excellent DLC for Lies of P. I believe at the end of the last stream we had just defeated Marchiona, Puppeteer of Death. The end of last stream was a little bit hectic because we had a potential tornado in the area, so ended early to try and make sure that everything was good and safe and whatnot, which it was. So, all good there. Okay, yeah, this is Marchiona area, so that is where we are. So I think we are headed to the carnival next. That'll be fun. Alright, got enough ergo to get us another level here. Oh, but welcome in, chat. Good to be back at streaming. Oh, Mama Gale, welcome in. Oh, might have to bear with me a little bit here. I'm a bit tired today. But I mean, what else is new, really? Because I don't think we did last time, let's read the description of Marchiona's ergo. Macabre puppeteer's ergo. The death she dreamed of was domination perfected, and this made her infinitely happy. But the death she would meet left her without a smile. Bummer. Pardon me. Alright, let's go down into this lovely looking area. I'm sure this is all fine and good and well. Who doesn't love candles? Maybe that guy. Or... No, that's probably not a human ribcage. Probably. Oh, ores. Oh well. Ooh, cutscene time. But wait a minute. That's not us. That's the same insignia badge she wears. My family, my everything.
Kill him.
Gruesome. yet
This
beautiful.
can't be. Are all those humans? Just how evil does someone have to be to do something like this?
Hmm, that's a good question. But we got new stuff, including a new costume, one of my favorites in the game, the reddened tailcoat. A fancy tailcoat suited for a cheerful person. It was not originally stained red. Though not connected by blood, the boy regarded his master and friend as family. Tragically, that kind-hearted affection sparked a cruel curiosity in someone else. Oh, but look how good it is. Such a good outfit. And then let's see what put it on. There we are. Blood-stained locket. A locket that holds a cherished memory. Even the most horrific ill intentions and bloody pain could not completely erase that memory. Yeah, a very interesting macabre sculpture we've got here. And something that I noticed that I just thought was a little bit of a amusing little continuity error. She took brooch off of this coat, but when we get it, we still have it, which I thought was kind of fun. All right, let's move on.
Hello. Rosora wants to be your friend. Will you be my friend?
Sure, why not? Nothing ever goes wrong with befriending tiny little puppet dolls. Hi. Are you a serial killer?
Hello. Rosora wants to be your friend. Will you be my friend? Rosora wants to be free. But I need my shoes to do that. Please, please help me travel the world. Help me to hold your hand and dance. I will wait for you here.
How'd you lose your shoes?
Rosora was locked in a birdcage. I don't know how long I was there. A white butterfly woke me up and freed me. And I followed the white butterfly all the way here. But I lost my shoes while I was running. I don't know where they came off. I have a precious friend. I miss that friend dearly. We played all the time at the Rose Estate. Our hearts were filled with joy. Rosora wants to see her friend again. That's why I have to go back there. I want to go back to the Rose Estate. But to do that, Rosora needs her shoes. Please, please help Rosora travel the world. Help me to hold your hand and dance. I will wait for you here.
I will do what I can. So, we probably came across the birdcage she was locked in Marchiona's workshop. There was an open birdcage with a red ribbon left inside. So likely that's where this little puppet was. Something really quickly here. Falcon Eyes is going to be useful in the upcoming carnival. Because who doesn't love a good carnival?
Oh, the carnival garden. The tram station's that way. I think it's our best chance of getting out of here.
I mean, yeah, but carnival games. Step right up and throw what you can. Knock down the clowns and claim the prize. You're technically supposed to use the sawtooth wheels here, I think, which is why they gave them to you. But, you can't really aim them. So I find the manual aiming of Falcon Eyes to be much better on that. And Legion magazines don't restore very much. Very rarely have used them. Guess I'll need to one more and hope that... Good. Got me one more shot. There we go. And my reward is a Royal Flower tea set. A fancy tea set distinguished by its antique beauty. Someone who recognizes its value will want to buy it, regardless of how expensive it is. Every former alchemist leader was a lover of tea. A teacup made by Royal Flower is said to have been especially cherished. Perhaps they celebrated their ascent to becoming the kings of Krot with a cup of fragrant tea. Yes, perhaps. And who doesn't enjoy a good cup of tea? Black Rabbit Hole Key. So clearly the DLC is going to have at least a little something to do with the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. Hey, it's Parade Master. Changes to reconnaissance orders. Intel received regarded an ambush by the legendary Stalker. Priority changed. Temporarily suspend the search for Lady Marchiona's small puppet. Prepare for the legendary Stalker's attack. Carnival coin. Coin minted for use inside the carnival garden. Use the coin to activate a carnival attraction. Enjoy our rides and attractions with this exclusive carnival coin. Not real currency, zero value outside Krot Zoo. Output. Excellent. Enjoy those. Alright, what have we got in here? Carnival prize announcement. Welcome to the carnival. You are invited to the prize puppet special stage. Demonstrate your dance moves and showcase your talent. A special prize awaits. But wait, there's more. Insert a carnival coin for a surprise gift. Find the prize puppet now. Sorry, I've got something in my eye. Oh, alright. No. An inactive mechanical organ. Going to activate.
Oh, now that's what I call a dance number. Come on, let's see your best moves.
Well, if you insist, because I'll have the tap dance. Yay! No, you're not going to say anything about that, Gemini? You're the one that told me to dance. I can't go in there yet. I'm going to go switch back to the puppet string, because I don't think I will need Falcon Eyes again. And if I do, I can always switch back, because I know I'm going to want the puppet string for fighting Parade Master. Xena, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hello again, Parade Master. Bringing Parade Master back, just as kind of like a mini boss, was a really cool thing in my opinion. There we go. And we got another carnival coin. Wonderful. No. I dislike clowns. Especially clowns that are trying to kill me. Those are probably my least favorite type of clown. Carnival coin. Well, we just got one. Alright. Oh, this. I hate this. It's relatively simple, but I'm bad at this type of thing. Damn it. There we go. Woo! Surprised I actually got that in the first try. It took me like 6 or 7 tries last time. Because you're timed, they'll only bring up enough of them, and you have to kill 12 of them? Yeah, enough to bring up all those lights. Oh, we got the Maniac's Pinwheel Blade. So their second take on the whirligig saw. The blade of a large weapon that is stained red with blood. The razor-sharp steel veins funnel the wind, spinning with lethal fury. For other stalkers, the colorful steel blades of this spinning pinwheel became an object of terror, and the maniac would not end his bloodbath until every blade was stained red. The handle of a large weapon that resembled a child's toy pinwheel. The adorable pinwheel attached... I can read. The adorable pinwheel attached to it cannot hide its blood-stained cruelty. It is said the stalker known as the Maniac never grew up, his mind frozen in a state of perpetual childhood. Dark crimson colors on this painted handle were the only links between his past self and present mind. So this thing is kind of nuts. Never used it. I know that there's a way to, like... Just running? Yeah. So running will get it to spin up. And then it will deal extra damage while it's spinning. Which is really cool. But I don't generally prefer heavy weapons in this game. Lily, welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing? We're at a carnival. Yeah, my day was fairly good. I'm a bit tired, but otherwise doing good. Glad to hear that you're doing well as well. Because that's a sentence that strangely makes sense, because English is weird. Why are there so many chimney sweeps around here? need another carnival coin to activate that, but I think I can get one down, I think that guy drops one. Lots of stuff around here. I mean, I slept, but I didn't sleep that terribly well. You know, it's been hot and humid and never sleep that well. Whip some of those sawtooths. And just get rid of these annoying exploding barrels. I just realized how pointless that is. I have a bow now. Which apparently I can't hit shit with. Go away, chimney sweep. I'm chasing a butterfly. Oh, here comes the big guy. It's not fair, you clipped through geometry. I thought he dropped a coin. Maybe there's just one laying down here somewhere. Throw the chimney sweeps in a well. They're not mailmen. There's the coin. Close enough. Well, I could. If I would, I could. But I can't, so I won't. Ah. Splendid ergo. Wonderful. That one. Oh, another, I'm not done. Alright, ow! So I guess I, should grab Legion Eyes again. Or Falcon Eyes, I mean. Another carnival coin. Back here. I suppose I could try this with the sawtooth bill. See how annoying it may be. Hey, got it. Awesome. What do we got? Miraculous recovery. Awesome. Thanks. That was super worth it. And I get turned around here way too easy. No other way through. Okay. This area across the bridge, I do not need it. Oh, okay. I was confused by the already opened door. That's why I thought this was one I had already been to. I did not see the gate. Where are you keeping all of these torches? Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. I really hate this thing. Oh, you bastard. Oh, shit. See? Clown's trying to kill me. First type of clown. Okay. Switch up some equipment here real quick. Oh, I just don't really have any throwing cells. I guess that's why I don't have socketed. Oh well. Is equipped anymore? But I got the carcass fluid back now, so that should help. Hello, excuse me. Try this again. There we go. That went much better. Alright, let's find out exactly if that was worth it or not. Workshop Union Auto Adaptive Converter. Alright, so new armor. That's better in every way, shape, and form. Yeah, that seems better. Ooh, I am now heavy. So let's see. Slightly heavy with the carrier amulet, but better. Ugh. Oh, I'm out of Legion. That's sad. I'm always sad when I'm out of Legion. Alright. Go here, I think. Oh, horses! Yes. Kind of. Welcome back. Okay, so yeah, I do have to go by the Ferris wheel then. Got mega stuffed Oreos. Ooh. I haven't had an Oreo in a long time. Not that I ever really did Oreos that terribly much. Generally we would get like
Even this place was prettier and happier back in the day.
we would generally get the generic knockoffs, which were just as good, in my opinion. Clowns. Zoo Tram Station Key. The key found in the Carnival Garden. It unlocks the entrance to the zoo tram station. There's only one way to escape the monsters and reach downtown. Unfortunately, the staff member could not avoid his fate and breathe. Alas. As long as I can suffocate them in milk, I'm happy. I did things out of order. Because there is an item down there I should probably get. It's probably not worth it. But I am kind of a crazy person, and I demand collecting everything. So leaving an item behind is just, yeah, dim ergo chunk. Nice. And, of course, I just missed my car. Alright, well, we'll wait here for a minute. Ooh, there's more than one. Excellent. That's nice. Interesting, I see no rat. Of course you would find a specific emote. happens when you go on those things. What, you get attacked by clowns? Well, we're at a carnival, so you can't really escape the clowns, unfortunately. Dead bodies in all the seats. Yeah. Haven't talked to you in a while. How's it going? It is going pretty well. How are you doing, Noxie? Good to see you. Welcome in. Rose shoes. A lovely pair of crimson shoes adorned with roses. They are perfectly sized for a small doll.
Oh, a landsman's life is all his own. He can go or he can stay. But when the sea gets in your blood, when she calls, you must obey.
Noxie, thank you for the subscription. Welcome aboard the Nightingale. I very much appreciate it, man. It does not remember opening its eyes or why. Perhaps this life is a dream wished into existence by another. Once awake, though, may it travel the world and live life to the fullest. We're all crazy here. Yeah. Ah. Someday I'll stop coughing. You know, when it decides that, it decides to stop being way too hot outside. Thought that was a requirement. A sharp pipe. Neat. Greetings.
Oh, if it isn't a stalker. Play acting the hero who saves the world, huh? Meanwhile, I have chosen instead to simply look upon this ruined world from this grand little vantage point. Really add some zest and extravagance to my tea time.
Ooh, tea time.
But the situation really hasn't helped the costs of my already expensive hobby. So, a transaction is always welcome. Well, you've stumbled across something of real value. Good taste or plain luck, I wonder. Either way, when you're ready to sell it, consider me. You can't get a proper price for those just anywhere. No, you need to sell it to a specialist, an expert like me, who knows its true worth. And if we can reach a deal, I might have an interesting secret for you.
Got home from dashing, and Jaeger was in such a deep sleep he didn't hear me come in, so I gave him kisses until he woke up, and he looked so happy and shocked. That's always the best. You're able to sneak up on the cat and touch them, and, you know, I call it the activation noise, when they just make that little, like, sound. Alright, so he's going to give me 13,000 ergo for that key set. I'm good with that. Let's see, does it have anything else that I want? Yeah, I definitely am going to want that key. Black Rabbit Hole Key. A weathered but otherwise ordinary looking key. Its head bears the mark of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. A key to the many hideouts prepared by the Black Rabbit Brotherhood in various areas. One member of the Brotherhood was prone to losing his key, so they had to make a whole pile of them. That's very convenient for me. Didn't even make that noise, he was so shocked. Revival Amulet. When locked onto a target, changes the dodge motion to a roll motion, which is kind of cool. I'm going to buy it just to have it, but those who have survived intense battles all say the same thing. Getting dirty in the mud to survive is better than dying. Yeah, that's fair.
That is a key, yes. A key to one of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's hideouts. I assume a member of the Brotherhood dropped it somewhere. But only a fool or a lunatic would loiter around one of their hideouts. So, no. It isn't selling all that well, actually.
I mean, I just bought it, but whatever.
Since I've been wooed by the elegance and charm of this tea set, I'll share this piece of information. About the crown of Krot's own queen of the dramatic arts, Adelina. Her greatest stage prop is called the Puppet Prince's Imperial Crown. Or rather, it was. A true collector's item, and stolen almost as soon as it went on display. But there was no honor among those thieves. I even heard one of them survived, having transformed into a monster that haunts the sea after trying to take the crown for himself. Hilarious, right? Some whore wearing a crown like they're the king of the monsters? I doubt even the most devoted of fans would want to end up like that.
I don't know, some fans can be crazy on things. Lily, thank you for the posture check. I have done so. Okay, so that's with the tram, which means that's the way forward. Let's go in here
The
first.
stage is set. Now, be our guest. Step right up and do your best.
I will. Ta-da! Yay! Strategist, Samuel. But I didn't die. Why the rip? Increases weapon attribute damage build. Oh, that's pretty cool. With unpredictable attacks, the enemy is slowly driven towards death. By the time the enemy realizes they're in a perfectly laid trap, already too. What, did you not like my dance? I liked my dance. Because I died from the clowns. Clowns scared the shit out of me. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I have never encountered that before, actually. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of clowns myself. Mimes, I'm okay with. Let's... Okay, yeah. That'll get us one more level. My ex didn't realize I was so scared of clowns until he showed me a Halloween decoration. I screamed and ran. I mean, I guess that makes it a good Halloween decoration, but sorry that happened.
I need my shoes to be free. I will wait for you here. Oh, you found my shoes. Thank you. Razora is so happy. Now I can run, I can dance, I can go anywhere. I can go back to the Rose Estate. You gave me back my freedom. So here's a present for you. It's called Razora's Treasure. No matter where I end up, I'll remember you. The friend who helped free Razora. I'll go to the Rose Estate now. With each step the shoes and I take, I'll think of you. My new friend.
Rosaura's treasure, piece of a drawing. Child's drawing that looks very old. Lizram, since you took my hand and my time began, lie high and free, world. The joy of yearning for someone and embarking upon a journey after escaping the birdcage. Lizram, the song to sing when dancing at the world. Alright, well. Let's dance.
You like to dance too! Dance with Razora!
I'm sure there's no way you're gonna come back and murder me at some point. I mean, you're just a tiny little girl puppet doll. There's no way that that could ever be something evil that would kill me. Felt so bad, but thought it was hilarious. I laugh about it now. Alright, let's see. I think... back here. Frickin' chimney sweeps. Yes. You know how to dance? No. God, no. Eccentric mask, and piercing death's hunting apparel. The mask worn by the eccentric of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. This is the odd headgear of an eclectic inventor who can't stop tinkering on ingenious but devilish weapons. Big brother, can you please shut him up? The youngest. The hunting garb worn by the eccentric of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. He ensured his siblings never envied the workshop's latest weapons and equipment. No, brother. Get the parts first. We can use whatever he makes as weapons. The battle maniac. And wearing that has gotten me another key and a note. But yeah, that was something that I really enjoyed about the DLC, was that you can eventually get all 4 of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood outfits. And I thought that was really cool. Alright, so we've got another key now, so the next one we can open. A note that clearly bears 3 different styles of handwriting. Stop losing your key, and stop picking the locks. I'm going to be very irritated if I find broken locks everywhere. The key is in your pocket, right where I put it, so will you stop losing it? I'll kill you if you lose this one as well, or at least start deducting the cost from your allowance. Big brother, I found 3 of your keys in my room. Take them. Wait, why were your keys in my room anyway? You idiot. I will still just always love Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I know for a lot of people they did not enjoy the fight, or fights, I should say, but, wrong way. I don't know, I thought that they were fun. You know, good characters. And the fact that the DLC expanded upon that made me very happy.
That missing persons poster. You saw it too, right? The name reads Romeo.
Huh?
Romeo, the legendary stalker's apprentice.
Yes.
Since we're back in the past, there's a chance we might run into him. So, let's stay strong and carry on.
Alright, sounds good. This is one of the best parts of the game and the DLC. Provided this is what I believe it is. Yes, it is. Glorious.
Hello?
Oh,
Is someone there?
I forgot she was here. Greetings.
You there? I hear you. Can you help an old blind lady? This easel before me, it's not supposed to be empty, is it? Do you see a painting on the ground? It's mine. Pick it up and give it to me. Quickly.
Could say please, but alright. Blank canvas.
Even though I can't see, I can tell from the feel of the canvas. Oh, thank the heavens. This is my painting. It is very precious to me. Since losing my sight, this piece has given me courage. I'm sure you would love to hear my story. Once, I was a high-ranking alchemist, with a dream and a purpose. I dedicated my life to the cause of human evolution. Unfortunately, I suffered an accident in the laboratory. The incident damaged my eyes. I could no longer work. But the accident turned out to be a blessing. Stumbling in the dark, I found a painting that revealed the path of truth through art. What do you think? What do you see when you look at my painting?
Incredible. It's a brilliant work of art.
You have a good eye. This painting inspired me greatly. I lost my sight, but I see the path I must walk. You know, the world is a dark, cold, and isolating place. However, I am attuned. I tread the path. I will find the light, the brilliance that illuminates art.
Sure. Yeah, it's oh, it's an amazing painting. It's just it's real good.
I tread the path.
All right, you have fun there. Freaking alchemists. All right, so let's board the tram for the best part of this DLC. Especially for those of you that remember base game. Goodbye, Carnival. I am not sad to see you go. Oh, Lily, I think that you especially are going to enjoy this. And I mean that legitimately. Look at that, we're heading to past Hotel Krot. And who's that in the window? It's a baby Spring. He climbed through the vents. It's gonna check this out here. There is not. Nope, no clowns. Just a kitten.
Hotel Krot. I know, I still can't believe it myself. This must be before the grand opening.
Right, well, first things first. Our new Legion arms, and the second best one in the game that we can make is literally just mounting a double-barrel shotgun to our arm, which is absolutely amazing. Plus, it just looks really good. Sorry I can't stay longer, I just got called into work. No worries, Noxie, I appreciate you stopping by, and I really appreciate the sub. Good luck with work. Sorry that you got called in. But, you have a good one, and I will talk to you later. Upgrade core. A P organ upgrade core part. A key part that is used to upgrade the P organ. Quartz can be used to further amplify P organ abilities. Frenzied determination, the genius technician created the core, which encapsulated all his technical knowledge. But for an unknown reason, the technician's masterpiece failed to see the light and faded away in the passage of time. All right, we have a lot of quartz. Let's see. Yeah, one attacks, yes please. Full cell, yes please. Auto charge Legion, I will take that. And yeah, charge the Fable upon pulse cell use. That sounds good. And now we can have 2 Legion arms equipped. Rum? Why would I forget the rum? Delicious. Let's see. Oh, I was working on this one. That. Fable Arts Effect Inspiration, that's a good one. Stagger. For damage dodging. I mean, eventually we'll have the quartz to get everything. Fully unlock one more node. Either 2, 3, or 4. I think I'm going to increase my special grindstone uses. I think that'll be the most useful. Now let's get some special resistance going. Yeah, just in case. Right, I was going to upgrade the bow. Want to hold on to that ergo crystal for now. Alright, so ads are going to start here in about 40 seconds, and there's going to be quite a bit of lore stuff going on here. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity to get up, stretch my legs a little bit, and I would encourage everybody else to do the same. Grab a beverage, grab a snack, something, you know, or just kind of chill out, and we will be back in about 3 minutes or so. So, back soon, chat. All right. I heard a cat. Yeah. We're, oh, there he is. Spring! A small kitten. She peers around, curious about everything in the hotel. Oh, she. All right. My bad. I did not know she. All right. And here is a character we have not met in the game, but some people may recognize his voice. He has a fairly distinctive voice as an actor. Gonna head for shore. Good night, all. No worries, Mama Gail. You have yourself a good night, and we will see you next time.
Well, well, a stalker. Or so I assume, judging by your attire and demeanor. And yet your face is unknown to me. To me? Ridiculous. You're a sweeper, perhaps? But no matter. Ignorant fools say that we are adversaries, but in truth, our relationship is not that hostile. I do so look forward to working with you.
Oh, thank you.
Have you something to say?
About the red-haired stalker.
Red hair. Red hair. Could you be speaking of Leia Florence? Why didn't you just say so? If you're looking for the legendary stalker, you should just come out with it. But, if I may ask, what could you possibly want with a living legend?
You help her.
Help her, you say? Yes, she was here. But she took that lift, headed down. Simply said she had something to take care of, but heaven knows what that could be. Perhaps she's gone to slay that poor, crazed lunatic. The one afflicted with the petrification disease. She is the legendary stalker, after all. There's a reason they say only merciful death remains in her wake. Perhaps you've heard the tale of the Blood Artist. Just one of the monikers of a murderous puppet that targeted only the upper crust of society. It was a dreadful affair. Many a stalker tried to apprehend the Blood Artist, only to die by his blade. But he was no match for one in particular, who took him down on her own. The stalker not only beat the Blood Artist in single combat, but she utterly dismantled him. And she goes by the rather pedestrian name, Leia Florence. Though most everyone just calls her by the loftier moniker, the legendary stalker.
Alright, so I'm just gonna say, Leia Florence is an awesome name. Your name is Lumakio, which I'm pretty sure means... it's either snail or slug. But I don't think you have much room to be throwing stones there, Lumakio. But then again, at least every character I've encountered, voiced by this actor, always has a fairly high opinion of himself.
Romeo? Never heard of him. Oh, the sidekick. The legendary stalker's young apprentice, I suppose. He could be the reason she's been so, on edge of late.
What year is it?
I beg your pardon? What year is it? Are you under the influence of some strange medication? You may well want to study the provenance of your petrification cure. A word to the wise, don't trust any medicine that an alchemist doesn't hand to you personally. The Monad Charity House. You've heard of the Rose Estate? That's where you'll find your cure. If you're looking for the legendary stalker, she took that lift, went down. Well, don't let me stop you. If you want to talk to her, follow her.
Alright, see you later, Astarion. Some new records to play. Really, only one. Alright then. Thought I had more than that. Oh well. Alright. Crumpled letter. The letter looks very old. Tear stains are still visible on the paper. My dearest Geppetto, it is my duty to bring you the regrettable news of Camille's death. Reports indicate the job was proceeding as planned when a catastrophic chemical leak occurred, leading to a colossal mortality. There were no survivors. Due to ongoing toxicity at the site, search and recovery operations have been called off. I cannot describe how much it pains me to deliver this news to you, my friend. Camille shone brightly with the light of genius. All of us, all of Krat, have lost a brilliant star. The Order will provide complete support for the funeral arrangements of Camille and her assistant. Mere currency cannot ever equal the friendship Camille showed us, but we hope you will accept this as a sincere gesture of sympathy for your loss. May trust and friendship between the workshop and the Order never falter. Respectfully, Valentinus Monad, Chief Alchemist of the Isle. So Geppetto lost his wife. Letter from an old friend, undelivered. The letter gives off the faint scent of cherries. The damned geezer known as the head of the workshop union. We are still friends, so I'm writing you in that spirit. The tour is finished without trouble. Best part of it was visiting home again. The child also liked his father's hometown best. He'll make an excellent pianist, you know, unless he follows in his parents' footsteps and walks a more technical path. Whatever lies ahead, the only thing about which I'm certain, he needs his father. Of course, I hope poor Camille finds peace. We all miss her. Carlo most of all. He needs you, Giuseppe. He's a splendid boy. If he resented you once, he understands now. He wants to be with his father. You can't lock yourself away forever. Please, return to your family. A less civilized woman would have wrapped this letter around a cannonball and fired it into the heart of your damnable workshop. But I am civilized and serious. The child awaits you. Please, choose wisely with your heart. Sincerely yours, Antonia. This page of the letter is in a different handwriting. My dearest Antonia, I am truly grateful that you continue to care for my son. Please invoice me for all tour expenses incurred, and you will be fully compensated. Sincerely, Geppetto, head of the workshop. So now we learn a little bit more about the relationship between Geppetto and Carlo when he was still alive. And, Geppetto was an absent father, fairly obsessed with his work. And so Carlo, who we were modeled after, was raised by Antonia, and it's why she cared for us so much when we showed up at Hotel Krat. All right. Hello there.
Oh, goodness. A new face appears. How do things fare outside, Master Stalker? Let me introduce myself. I am Klaus, merchant extraordinaire and collector of rare ergo. Indeed, you'll be hard-pressed to find a merchant more skilled than I in the handling of all precious goods. You're lucky to find me in a place such as this. A rather uncouth stalker simply dumped me here and left. The world is crumbling before our eyes, and so are people's manners, it seems. As a merchant, it is quite frustrating being stuck here inside this empty hotel. I beg of you, regale me with news of the city when you can, and perhaps buy something, huh? Collecting is my passion. I especially love watches. But as a merchant, I deal solely in rare artifacts. I recently got my hands on a mysterious set of ancient discs unearthed in the ruins. I was taking them to the Rose Estate for an exclusive showcase. But I lost them all in transit due to the chaos engulfing the city. If it wasn't for my injured back, I'd be out searching for them right now. I say, if you find any of my ancient discs, I will reward you handsomely.
I believe we found a couple of those.
Oh, that person, I heard her called the legendary Stalker. Well, she certainly lives up to the name. When she rescued me at the zoo, she had no trouble hoisting my hefty body and tossing me about without so much as a grunt of effort. She muttered something about searching for her apprentice in a laboratory, but she was so on edge that I pressed no further. Still, I must say it is not unreasonable to expect better treatment and a friendlier demeanor from your rescuer.
About Lumakio.
Do you mean the leader of the bastards? The man standing over there? My weak heart and spirit prevent me from speaking to such an imposing fellow. I've heard he's quite capable and holds influence over others in many ways. He is conducting important work. But he does frighten me to no end. I'm sure he's a good man, but please don't reveal I spoke ill of him.
What year is it?
I'm sorry, you want to know the year? I don't understand the question. You must be referring to the swirling rumors about an era of calamity coming due to the worsening situation with the petrification disease. Let's see, what other news? I hear the opening of the grand exhibition will be cancelled. Also, whispered voices say the alchemists lost something. What that might be, though, I cannot say. Besides that, nothing else significant comes to mind.
Nobody will just tell me what the damn year is. About the Rose Estate.
The Rose Estate was my original destination. Many notable people fled there due to the petrification disease. Not to boast, but I am a rather famous merchant. I had received an invitation to the estate, and I was on my way there when I became engulfed by chaos. I should make my way to the estate, but my back pain, I'm glad the legendary stalker rescued me, and it was an honor, though I'd wish she'd been gentler. I cannot sit or lie down. Oh, do you know how terribly inconvenient that is? Oh.
Yeah, that would really suck. To have such back pain that you can't sit or lie down and just have to stand all the time. Alright, so we can trade for Splendid Ergo, worth 15,000, pretty good. Legion Caliber, which I don't really need very many of anymore. Quartz, which is good. A Great Adventure Mask, a mask commemorating the adventures of a heroic explorer. Just wearing it fills one's heart with courage to enter thick jungles and face off against wild beasts. First skill that zoo employees were trained in was lying. After all, children should live amongst heroes, fantastic worlds, and treasures untold. So I will buy that. And a bell collar, a necklace adorned with a small cute bell. A gift for a cat that loves to hide. It's adorable. Absolutely I am buying Spring a collar. 100%, there's no way I wouldn't. And he will be our boss merchant. So, we've got 2 Ergo right now? Yeah, the Sad Zealot and the Macabre Tears. Ability is not... Alright, neither of those are really great, so I'm just gonna get the weapons. Silence Alarm. There we go. And these talons are really freaking good. Alright, I'm gonna just kind of sell off some of my unnecessary stuff that I never use. some extra ergo. I'll hold on to those just in case. I know there's probably some people that are like, why are you selling those? Those are amazing items. And I just don't care. Never use the chain. It's the only quote-unquote throwing weapon that I don't like. Because it's not really a throwing weapon. It's still a melee range weapon. It's kind of like a whip, basically. Spring, I have a gift for you. She peers around, curious about everything in the hotel. The bell collar on the kitten. Oh, look how cute. A small kitten. She's taken a shine to the bell collar. Ah. Ah. Ah, she fell over. Meow. Yeah, this is going to be the rest of the stream. We're just going to sit here and watch Spring, because obviously that's going to be way more entertaining. They did such a good job with Spring. Oh, she's so cute. Alright, so we got some weapons. Ouroboros Eye, a moon sword that was lying asleep in the Arch Abbey. They say this weapon was handcrafted by a legendary alchemist. Philippus Paracelsus was a legend even among the alchemists. The moon sword he made by modeling the Ouroboros mark symbolizes wholeness. Interesting. I didn't pick up on that the first time. So Paracelsus was the guy we were giving gold coin fruit to that kind of deceived us and said that his name was Gianjo. Interesting. Death's Talons. Steel claws made by one once known as the child progeny of the workshop unit. Cruel blades are hidden within the beautiful exterior. A puppeteer who loved death once dreamed of a weapon that could tear apart and dominate even the opponent's very breath. Her victims learned of her cruelty the moment she reached out her. But definitely upgrading those, I believe. Yeah, so it has a 40% crit rate. So it's... I don't have enough Dark Moons of the Covenant to upgrade it anymore. That is unfortunate. Let's see if I can get some more. All right. And from base game, we know that this leads to the submarine dock where we took Mistress to the Isle of Alchemists. Oh, it seems like there might be something more down here. Zelator Underground Facility. Cloudy day. Another person killed, surrounded by rose petals. Monad family's master key, a key used by the officers of House Monad. It is essential for gaining access to the alchemist's facility. The key of House Monad was only given to those of important position. The key bears a tag with the name of the owner, LF. Here, puppet string along with Cataclysm. It's going to be cold down there, so I'm not going to go down there. As I fall through a grate or something. Right, let's short that door.
Did you hear that? Could that be Leia? No one in our time knows how she disappeared or how she died. Even if she died. Here's hoping it's got nothing to do with this deeply disturbing alchemist facility, at least.
But on the other hand, we have a key to this door. Let's go in there instead of investigating the horrible screeching. The Eldest's gas mask and Black Death's protective apparel. The mask worn by the eldest of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. This executioner mask signifies death in Krot's back alleys. Seriously? You really think I'm in danger? On this street? Back already, big brother. The youngest. The outfit worn by the eldest of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. This sturdy, stab-proof suit was designed to thwart death blows aimed at the Brotherhood. We grew up on the streets where death was entertainment. In that environment, resentment follows your every footstep. As the eldest, my hope is that only I pay the price in our final moments. Diary of the Eldest. Good-looking coat. Not exactly stab-proof because, well, we stabbed him, but, And his pocket contained a family photo of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, taken by the eldest. Although they are a group of criminals who committed countless evil deeds, this is a family photo they all cherish. That's fun. Carcass. I don't have any kind of thing. Haha, shotgun arm. Well then. Oh, you dick. Oh, there are the rats. You release it at the... Oh, I'm out. You release it at the perfect time, it does, like, a hell of a lot more damage. And, Originally, it was a lot more noticeable. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. Yay, shortcut. Everyone loves shortcut. Well, with the exception of OSHA, I suppose. I don't believe that OSHA enjoys shortcuts. Why do I feel like I've just walked into a Resident Evil game? Get your weird tentacle hair away. No one likes you. Oh, this thing. Yeah. Okay. I don't know exactly when we're gonna see it like more up close. My first experience with playing the DLC was watching my friend Cannoli's playthrough this game. And I was super hype for the DLC. Then I saw him get to this part and encounter these monsters. And they very much creep me out, and not in a good way. Okay, yeah, it's right there, so I'm going to back up a little bit so I can kind of finish this somewhat warning first. For me, they kind of trigger my tryptophobia, which for those of you who don't know or have never heard the specific word for it before, tryptophobia is like a fear of holes. So for anybody that might have that same kind of thing, this thing might be a little bit unpleasant to look at. It's not exactly holes, it's more of polka dots on it, but to me it was still just creepy. So, yeah. Fair warning on that one. No. I do not like it. There we go. There's the more powerful shotgun blast I was talking about. So, thankfully, there aren't too many of those creatures throughout the DLC, but it was almost enough to keep me from purchasing. Which would have been very unfortunate, because this DLC is so freaking good. Sorry, your sneak attack kind of failed there, buddy. I'll go this way first. We got an elevator. Make a mental note of that, so I'll probably forget. Crumpled interrogation log. Partially shredded interrogation log. Inquisitor. The rebuttal of the accused has failed to convince the Order. No valid reason was offered for the slander of Marchiona, the Enlightened One, nor the termination of the experiment. Do you have anything more to accused? She must not create any more abominations. This is not the true path for humanity. Inquisitor. Regrettably, sacrifices must be made to pursue the path of truth. Accused. Honorable Inquisitor, I refer not merely to the sacrifice, but to us all. We have strayed from humanity's path. Inquisitor. Is it not the evolution of humanity the purpose of the Order? Accused. Only if we begin from a shared principle of morality. Just look at these carcasses, the abominations she has created. The ego and metabolism of the original patients are gone, replaced by nothing more than the instinct to consume and survive. They may imitate features and gestures of their former selves, but that's more akin to rigor mortis than life. They are dead. As moral beings, we must give them peace. Redacted. The next pages are the most heavily damaged. Used. As an agent of the Salamander Division, I was present at the scene of the fateful accident. Back then, Marchiona meant nothing to the Order. She should have been disposed of. Instead, the Elders decided her abnormal tendencies held value and invited her to join the ranks, and they were proven correct. Accused. But at what cost? What kind of monster implants the heart of the person who raised them into a puppet? Did she even mourn the loss of Redacted? Inquisitor. Would you wish sentiment to stand in the way of the Enlightened One's greatest accomplishment? She opened the door to the Order's discovery of immortality. Accused. If that is what immortality is, I'd rather die a human. Nothing else in the report is left. So, I've spent a long time, pardon me. Sorry about that. I've spent a long time trying to piece together what all this means. And trying to figure out exactly who Redacted is. Because from the sounds of it, Marchiona seemed to accomplish the exact same thing of that Geppetto did with our creation. And so I'm just wondering, it's like, what is this other being that Marchiona created? And who was the person that raised her that Marchiona apparently just sacrificed to create this puppet or semblance of immortality, as the alchemists see it? Okay, that's a drop down with no return, so let's go take that elevator. Ooh. Hello. We've seen this handiwork before.
I'd say the deceased was an alchemist. A high-ranking one, too. Could be the warden. Even he fell to the legendary stalker in a single blow. So, no warden, no control. Would explain all the chaos here.
Is that all that's in here? Interesting. Alright. Well, let's find out where this elevator goes. Okay. What do we got? Frost-covered instructions. My brothers and sisters, I bring orders from Pistris. May the path of truth be revealed. I've come to a decision at last. A master who has betrayed the truth is no master at all. The Church has betrayed our trust, friend of ours. We shall bear the light that illuminates the desecrated path of truth. We shall deploy all forces from the Elder Underground facility. Till we return, defend the coolant room control, deal with any intruders. No one must breach our sanctum. Go, defeat the enemies of the truth. Do not stop until the path of truth is realized. Awaken, evolve, ascend. Our immortality is inevitable. And from base game, we know that Pistris is the middle name of Simon Manus. At this point in time, he is either the current head of the alchemists, or he is still serving as the right hand of Valentinus. We don't know yet whether Valentinus still lives or not, or if Valentinus is dead and Manus has taken over and taken Sophia, the Isle of the Alchemists. Hi there.
No! Mercy! Please, don't kill me. Please. Say the legendary stalker. Say, just let me hear. Oh, I'm not an alchemist. Spare me. Spare my life. Please, please. I heard she was looking for someone. I heard it. I did. To think I tried to kill her. The legend herself. Twice. What an idiot I am. Good thing I failed. Failed twice. I never could. But I wanted to. But no, I'm sorry. A stalker. Gone. But still, she went deeper into the laboratory. We came in with Veronique. Yes, and we were a vanguard. But it was a trap. The alchemists were waiting in ambush. The things they did. But gone, aren't they? Everything's wrong. What strange drugs did they fill me with? Don't deny it. It is slow, but sure, steady, and so strange. I will become a monster.
Be nice to the survivor. Nice is a point of view in this type of situation. Ultimately, I don't have a choice. There's nothing I can do with him here. I've tried attacking him before. I can't kill him. But in my mind, that is the nice thing to do. He's clearly gone insane. He's suffered unbelievable torture via experimentation. And he's been filled with these drugs that we've seen the results of what they do to the other people. He's slowly becoming a carcass monster. And, you know, which is what caused him to attack Leia twice. She decided to spare his life. But in my opinion, that decision was cruel. I think that the proper option in this scenario would be to be able to put him out of his misery. But the game does not give us that option.
I've seen such things, my fellow Vanguard. Now, monsters all. Please, I don't want to die. No, I... Help me, please.
And see, for me, that sounds like a request of let me die a human instead of becoming a monster. But, unless they changed it, there's not a damn thing you can do. You just have that rather disturbing conversation and leave him there. I don't know. To my way of thinking, killing him would be the better thing to do, but they don't let me, so we will move on. Got a Legion amulet. Increases Legion arm attack. Stalker's powerful prosthetic can often turn the tide of battle. Strength of an army can be found in these unscrupulous prosthetics. Someday, I've never really done a Souls challenge run or anything of the like. Someday, I would like to do a Legion arm only playthrough and try and just use it. Alright, so now that we've rested and we come back, he's died.
It's really sad. But there wasn't any way to save him.
So, at the very least, he died instead of transforming. But, hell of a way to go. Anyway, very sad. Moving on. Rude. And here we have another encounter with one of these wonderful cryptophobia things. Man, I love this arm. Damn you. Ugh. I think so. Apparently I can get in there somehow. Oh, good. I think that's what I needed to pick the claws up another level. Okay, I'm guessing that's going to take me down to where I wanted to be, but I want to open the shortcut first. Now I'll jump down the hole. It kind of took me where I wanted to be, but thankfully this guy broke the wall. That's Puff, son of a bitch. Didn't expect me to bring a shotgun to a headbutting fight. Puppet of the Future's Welder. Cool. I missed this on my last time playing, so that got me the achievement to finally collect all the weapons in the DLC. A heavy blade taken from the special equipment that welds the puppets of the future together. The thickness of the blade allows immense heat to be momentarily contained within it, but it dissipates just as quickly. The puppets of the future were built to do the work of the future, as the name implies, and to build the future, past must sometimes be broken. The industrial hand grip of the special equipment that welds the puppets of the future together. Its unique heating mechanism enhances the heavy iron blade's lack of firepower. Even the puppets of the future could only endure the intense heat from the equipment for so long. These puppets were like an assembly of melted puppets that would, given time, become welded together. So this weapon is actually pretty good as far as the big weapons go. It essentially makes one of the Legion arms completely useless, because it has the exact same effect as the Flamberge, the flamethrower arm you can get. And in addition to that, it's funny because it's just a giant soldering iron. And that's funny to me. But, so yeah. This is just its standard attack. So yeah, pretty cool. Further down we go. Butterfly, make sure. Alright, the room seems clear, so where is this butterfly? Of me, maybe? Oh, nope, there it is. Excellent. Full Moonstone of the Covenant. Sweet. Seriously? It's been an hour already? Good. Alright. Hey there, big guy. Gotcha. Is there anything else in this area? Oh.
Oh, a landsman's life is all his own. He can go or he can stay. But when the sea gets in your blood, when she calls, you must obey.
Saint, thank you for the 6 months in advance tier 1 subscription. Holy shit. Wow. Thank you very much for that. So yeah, enjoy the ad-free entertainment, the emotes, and welcome aboard the Nightingale. Thank you for signing the articles. Holy crap, 6 months in advance. Jesus, man, you're crazy. But I really appreciate it. Welcome in. Sorry I'm so late to the party. No worries, I know you got other stuff going on. Can I shotgun you through here? I can. Gotcha. Seriously, goddamn, holy crap, 6 months in advance. That is insane. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate it.
What exactly are the alchemists researching anyway?
Everything.
It has to be for a cure. How else could they justify such horrifying deeds? Oh, I want to forget what we saw, but I can't.
Yeah, sure, of course it's for a cure. Now it's time to lurk like a legend. Alright, well you enjoy your lurk. Thanks for stopping in, and thank you again so much for the 6 months in advance subscription. I really appreciate it. Oh. Oh, right, I didn't do that back at Eventide Hotel Krot. Let's see.
Les flocons de neige qui brillent dans le ciel.
Oh, damn, I need the dark. That's unfortunate. What I'm going to do, since we've got ads coming up here in about 15 seconds, I am going to just kind of go back to regular Hotel Krot, see if I can buy some of these. Spray bottle is amazing. I'm glad you like it. So yeah, we won't be doing any story stuff until the ad break. So.
Welcome to...
Excellent. Thank you. Alright, so now I'm wondering if the ad is even gonna start. It's telling me ad starting soon, but so far nothing. Right, ergo. There goes the ad, okay. Alright, let's see how far I can take Ben's talons. Excellent. Made a +5. I am happy with that. We're going to play around with that for a little while. They're not as physically strong, but an extra 10% chance on crit is very nice. Let's see if I alter the handle on them, will that change anything that much? Points down through. Nope. All right. This, because it's my favorite records. Alright, so I'm going to step away for just a minute. I will leave you music. So I will be right back, chat.
Feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it out. Close to you. I feel good. 'Cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you. Alright. Make a groove all night. Close your eyes. Come to me. Feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it out. Close to you. I feel good. 'Cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good.
Alright, I have returned. Alright, so I think I have to head up this way. So earlier in the game, in the DLC, we scared some birds, and they dropped a golden seed. Oh, also, a carrier that dispenses goods when gold coin fruit is inserted. Alright, cool. So you can still get the gold coin stuff without having to run back to Normal hotel crop. Letter delivered to the garden. Greetings. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. First, I must congratulate you on taking possession of the gold coin tree. As you may have already guessed, this precious and unique tree is a priceless treasure from the age of knights and kings. It has been safeguarded even before the alchemists of the Isle came into existence. But I digress. I suspect history may bore you, so let us proceed directly to business. My conditions are simple. Regularly secure all gold coin fruit into this carrier. While I would prefer to receive the gold coin fruit myself, I cannot delay any further, as there is someone I must find. If you ever need something, simply place a gold coin fruit into the carrier. One last thing. You are free to open and access all areas, but do not open the doors that lead to the basement. Do not forget that this agreement, established before our transaction, remains non-negotiable. I look forward to our future transactions. G, Master of the Ancient Castle. So yeah, learning a little bit more about Jianzhou. But anyway, this place seems ideal for planting seeds. So we can plant the golden seed here.
We planted the seed, but I wonder what'll grow from it. I've never seen anything like it, and it could be a long time before it sprouts.
Alright, there's another black rabbit door here, but I don't think we got another key yet. Alright. So we'll have to keep a note of that. Hi, Spring. How you doing? A small kitten. She's taking a shine to the bell collar. Yay, Spring. All right. We probably won't go too terribly much later. My voice is a little bit hurting today. Not entirely sure why. But, we'll go for a little bit more. Especially since we got these sweet new claws to try out.
Is that Veronique? She sounds completely insane. Leia could be facing off against her this very moment. But I bet we can help her. Let's hurry.
Had too much excitement. Yeah, I don't know. Just, throat's hurting. I think I might have missed a drop down that would get me inside there, but maybe that's it. Can probably make that jump. And before I fall to my death. Aha! I made it, and you doubted me, chat. Moonstone, neat. Ooh, another ancient disc. Excellent. Trade that to Klaus. Yeah. All right. Oh geez, I didn't even notice my health was that low. Hey, a black rabbit hole key. Excellent. I know exactly where to use that. Glad I went over and grabbed that before I dropped into this pipe. Oh, you dick. Can't beat me. I have the power of Wolverine and a shotgun on my side. Take that. There's always another one. Aha! Let's see where you came from. Okay, so do I just drop down there? Alright, this way. Go. Gotcha.
My mind is unraveling. All
Hi.
left alive will freeze here. This is where we die.
It doesn't have to be. You seem angry.
Alchemist bastards! What did your drugs do to me?
I am not an alchemist. I'm a stalker, like you. Yeah, almost got the visceral.
No! I must hold on! Don't lose reason, Veronique! Don't give up! Don't give in! Not to them!
Well, I guess I see now why she's the leader of the sweepers. She's a friggin' badass. What are you doing? Stop that.
I am indomitable! Bear the pain, Veronique! Never surrender!
You have to get me in a corner?
I'll never get
Huh. Right then.
Forgive me. I did terrible things to you. That drug, their cure, it twisted my mind. I put you in danger. I'm sorry. Please, I beg of you, nothing must leave this place. This cursed lab. Those cursed beings. Their test subject. Created from the legacy of the ruins. The two-faced overseer. It cannot be allowed to live. Do me this one last favor.
Hey, can I have your hammer?
If you mean that red-headed stalker, she did pass through here. Back when I could still think straight. We were rivals once. In the end, she showed true compassion. I'm done. Head to the coast. Find Leia.
And we have the Stalker's salute, so we can do this.
I die as I lived, without regret. Remember me, Veronique of Grant.
Veronique's will. This letter shall stand as my last will and epitaph. Many stalkers are collaborating with the alchemists in their vile human experiments, the shameless wretches. I cannot stand by and watch this betrayal. I plan to put an end to their treason. I leave this final message for my comrades who have pledged to join me in this attack. None of us will survive. I am truly sorry. Veronique. I'll leave the hammer. I want that hammer. Blue Sheep's Mask. The mask worn by the leader of the sweepers. The gold on the horn has peeled, and the leather is stained blue. Endure, resist, destroy. She remained loyal to the way of the sweepers until the end. I mean, I'm not a big fan of most of the headgear in this game. This is one of my favorites, though. I think it's pretty cool. Blue Sheep's Battle Apparel. Battle apparel worn by the leader of the sweepers. It is rugged in shape, robust in build, and direct in function. Since long ago, these garments protected her, just as they protected her ancestors. In fact, they were worn with masks by the protectors of Krat even during the days before the Stalkers. Oh, that's badass. This is also one of my favorite outfits in this game. And the only one that's actually, like, proper, like, armor? I'm not gonna wear the mask, but, oh, that's just cool. Alright, let's warm things up a little bit. Man, can I get one of those from my house? I'd like that. And now that first area is clear. Go explore around in there. Wonderful.
Veronique fought until the bitter end. But even if we could have helped her, it was far too late. At least her suffering is over. I hope she can be at peace and rest now.
Hopefully. There's the Pistress being built. And now we have found this wonderful pit. I've been banished to this pit once or twice. Basically, anytime I make a dad joke in Cannoli's streams, this is where I have to be banished to. So I just keep showing up slightly more burnt with a new dad joke. This elevator feels too big to not have combat in. They used to be a pretty common thing in gaming, was elevator kind of cage matches. It's kind of slowly gone by the wayside. You still see it occasionally, but yeah, just not as much anymore. Ooh, what is thermite? Wonderful. I enjoy thermite. I use it quite a bit. Oh. And who might this be in this strange plant room? We know this guy.
I suppose I should expect to meet strange people in such a strange place. I smell blood on you. But, interesting. It's the blood of alchemists. Still, that doesn't prove we aren't enemies. Let me get this straight. Quite by accident, you found an object belonging to the legendary stalker at the zoo. If all that is true, can you show me this object? This is a photo of Leia and her two apprentices. This locket does belong to her. I'll take you at your word that you wish to help Leia. I'll trust you. For the moment. My name is mine to hold. But you have my word that I am not your enemy. Nor Leia's. I consider any enemy of the alchemists an ally. Stay and rest a while.
So for the first time in Lies of P, we are meeting the real Alidoro. So this is Eugenie's brother, or was murdered by Parrot.
I'm tracking a dangerous relic the alchemists freed from the ruins. A calamity that is wreaking torment upon Krat. But the immense power of that relic wasn't enough to satisfy the alchemists. They also retrieved the remains of the ancient warrior that was protecting it, and conducted vile experiments on their finds. These experiments have yielded results already, transforming one test subject into a living weapon. I must stop this monster before they unleash it upon the city. If you plan to continue exploring this facility, take this horn. Blow it if you find the two-faced overseer. No matter where you are in this facility, I'll hear it and come to your aid. I'm just someone fighting against the alchemists. I have my reasons, but I must hide my identity to protect the person most dear to me. I can't rest until I finish investigating the alchemists. If you're open to it, I would like to ask for your assistance.
Like to ask that you go and just see Eugenie. All she wants to do is know who you are. You self-righteous bastard.
Legendary. Leia probably hates that title. She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers were lost to that evil, murderous puppet. But a great title such as that comes with many risks. And now, Romeo is in danger. Leia is desperate to find any news of him. It must be even worse for her, since she has lost an apprentice once before. Would you like to ask me anything more?
So by that, we know that Leia had 2 apprentices, Romeo and Carlo. And since she's looking for Romeo, we know now that at this point in time, at least, Carlo is already...
Trouble erupted at the zoo, and Romeo went to deal with it alone. Leia and Romeo had their own brand of justice. I wouldn't call them vigilantes, but they did their best. Regardless, Romeo could handle himself. Nothing should have troubled him on this mission. But he went missing. It's possible that this is some old grudge coming back to stab Leia in the back. Being the legendary stalker does make you a constant target to resentful enemies. Leia maintains several places along the coast that she uses as base camps. I'd seek her out in that area. Take a look at this. This tree. What could it possibly be? It looks almost human-like. I dare not imagine what plans they have for it. But I'm certain this tree bears significance. The Rose Estate, you say? I have heard whispers, mere rumors really, that an underground tram runs to the estate. If true, the tram should be at the end of this very facility. If you find the Overseer, be sure to blow the horn. No matter where you are in this facility, I will come find you.
Daylight-wreathed horn. A horn brought from the country of the morning. Use it when confronting the two-faced Overseer in the underground facility to signal and summon the Tracker. To endure the night, a hope that tomorrow's sun will rise is needed. Help someone is to pass on that hope to each other. More of those. I'm just going to slap there in my extra bag. So yeah, this is a young gold coin fruit tree, and can see that it very much looks like a young woman. And we know from what Sophia said that that is 100% what this is. That this now quote-unquote tree used to be like Sophia. That it was a person who was a listener, somebody who could communicate with Ergo. So we don't have exact confirmation on who this is. I have my own theories, which I'll get into a little bit later once we find some more documents that kind of point towards where I'm getting my opinion. But from speaking to Sophia in base game, we know irrefutably that this is a person, as is the one that the tree growing in Hotel Krat was at one point as well. This one is obviously being cultivated by the alchemists. But if what Giangio's letter says is true, the gold coin fruit tree at Hotel Krat predates the existence of the alchemists. So who created that one, we have no idea. And I'm hoping that more on that is going to be explained and expanded upon in sequel when we get that. Because obviously Jianzhou is going to still play a role in that. Order's letter of reprimand. An old letter coated in a thick layer of dust. Do not forget the importance of the listeners. The recent situation is the regrettable consequence. I have repeatedly emphasized the value of these special individuals. They must always be approached with great care. Now this recent series of accidents has robbed us of a listener candidate. This is a significant loss. I acknowledge that managing this specific candidate was difficult due to the subject's position and the high amount of interest in her. However, this accident resulted in her death, the mysterious death of a family member of the head of the workshop unit. This is something that even the Order does not condone. Do not forget the exhaustive measures and even terminations that had to be carried out to cover up her death and our complicity. The members who planned this misguided experiment will be dealt with. They were not authorized to attempt to create linkages between the listeners and the Great One's relics. If a similar incident occurs in the future, the Order will not hesitate to punish those responsible. You can never be too careful when approaching a listener. Ensure you proceed with utmost caution. Thank you for redeeming a posture check. Alright, so, I didn't know we found that document that friggin' quickly, so I can immediately go back and talk about my theories here. I am fairly certain that this particular tree right here is Camille. This was Geppetto's wife and Carlo's mother. Because that report, or letter of reprimand, it clearly states that the listener they were looking at was a family member of the head of the workshop unit. And we found the other letter talking about Camille's death in some sort of accident. So I am fairly certain that this is Geppetto's wife, now turned into one of these trees. Because they didn't have a living listener anymore. So they found another use for her. So there is a second game coming out, right? Yes. They are in the process of working on that. And while they haven't really said much about it, it's pretty widely accepted that the next game is going to focus on the little tease that they gave us at the end of the first game, and that it is going to be themed around Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. So they're clearly going for fables and fairy tales in their storytelling. I don't believe that the next game will just be Lies of P2. I don't believe that Pinocchio will have anything to do with the next game. Maybe he'll be mentioned, but I hope he doesn't show up, and I certainly hope he is not going to be our player character. Nothing against Pinocchio, because this game is fantastic. Again, it's my favorite game. I love this game so much. But I feel that their story was told properly with Pinocchio and ended well. The only returning characters I am expecting and hoping to see are going to be Jianzhou and possibly Sophia. And I guess if you count her as a character in this game, Dorothy. Kids are gone. Yay! Ooh, Klaus's luxury bag. Klaus stocks new products. A bag bearing Klaus's signature. Klaus will undoubtedly reward the kindness of the one who returns it to him. There is a saying among the alleyway thieves: never steal Klaus's bag. There will always be something inside that exceeds what any thief can handle. Alright, well, let's go return that to him. We just found us a stargazer. Lumacchio is gone. Klaus, found your stuff.
I cannot believe my eyes. You found one of my discs. I'm touched, truly. Collecting may seem a silly thing to you, but this simple act connects me deeply to the larger world. Just imagine, who were the ancient beings who engraved these discs? Did they worship a god, curse a devil? Or had they endured dark times as we have and sought the solace of an angel? Imagining others reaching the light after a dark night gives me hope this nightmare will end. Now, if you find more discs, I will offer you other valuable rewards in exchange.
All right.
Well met, Master Stalker. Are you well?
Not bad.
Oh my, you found my bag. Thank you. It may look ordinary on the outside, but the inside is filled with treasure.
Well, I should have kept it.
In fact, I'm quite certain it contains items you may find particularly useful. As a reward, I would be glad to sell some to you, huh? Well met,
Alright, so what new things does he have? Have one ancient disc. Wandering Amulet. Charge Fable when a fatal attack is successful. That's not bad. Easiest way to ensure victory on the battlefield comes down to securing resources. Plundering enemies' resources and weaknesses is a time-honored tradition in... Interesting. However, there's also an eye patch. An eye patch worn by a stalker to protect an eye wounded in battle. It is said the lost eye forever sees the moment of its destruction. May the eyes of others only see peace, embroidered on the eye patch by a veteran stalker. I'm definitely going to get the eye patch, because, you know, I'm a pirate. Not that pirates actually wore eye patches, but still. Yes. Excellent.
Well met. Lumacchio. Oh, you just missed him. He left in a rush after receiving some documents. As the leader of the bastards, he is a busy fellow, you know.
That caught me off guard. Thank you for redeeming R2.
The legendary backbreaker, you mean? No, I've heard nothing about her. All I know is that she is far too rough on ordinary citizens when rescuing them. Please tell her that from me if you see her. Oh, my back still aches. How will I ever reach the Rose Estate in this condition?
I don't know, bro. That kind of sucks. Let's go check on Spring. Spring, where are you? Spring! Hi, Spring. How are you, sweetie? Yeah. Toe beans. You fell over. Happy! We love you, Spring. Oh. Well, I think that this is probably a good place to stop for the evening. So we made a fair bit of progress and got a good amount of lore revealed to us. So we will be moving deeper into this facility in search of the two-faced overseer next time. So next stream will be Friday, 5 o'clock Central. And so, yeah, I appreciate you all being here. Let me see, let me scroll back through my list here. So I would like to thank Noxie for the Prime subscription, and Saint for the 6 months in advance Tier 1 subscription. I appreciate the support, and I appreciate all of you from or for being here. This was a lot of fun, and I'm glad to get back into it. So I'm thinking that I'm probably gonna start adding Mondays into my schedule as well. So you know, just keep an eye on Twitch. You can check out my schedule there for any planned and upcoming streams. We are going to, as is kind of our custom, raid out to my good friend Pinoli. He is currently going through his Resident Evil marathon and has started the Resident Evil 4 remake. So stick around, because that's going to be a bunch of fun. I can stream before you then. Interesting. Well, you'll have to let me know. That would be fun. So, yeah. So stick around for the raid. And this is where we will drop anchor for today. So, thank you all for joining me aboard the Nightingale, and I will see you next time as we continue to sail the Sea of Games. Until then, keep the wind at your backs and your eyes on the horizon. Fare you well, my hearties.